Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Today we have the second edition of the Aquarium YouTube compilation series. Now if you're new and you don't know what that is, basically I have asked other YouTubers to send in short clips of their aquarium, tell us all about it, that way we can get to know them, help kind of spread awareness for the hobby and just have some fun. Like I said, this is part 2. If you haven't seen part 1, it'll be popping up around here somewhere, be sure to check it out. And in this video we have some seasoned YouTube veterans as well as some new up-and-comers. All really cool tanks, a lot of fun. Check it out. Check out their channels. Be sure to subscribe if you like what you see. And let's get into the first tank.
Well, thanks, Bob. This is a 29-gallon rainbow and goby tank. Those swordtails are actually Corys, and the most beautiful guppy in the world. That's the last one left of them. Fricatas in here. You got the rainbow ornate gobies. Also some Panagaras, 3 of them, and cherry shrimps. A lot of plants in here. A lot of them are still in the pots. I just throw it in there and let it do its own thing. But let's move on to the next tanks. I know I don't have a lot of time to show off every tank, but I'm gonna try to move it along here. All right, moving along to my 125-gallon rainbow tank, inspired by Bob, Lucas, and Gary Lang all at the same time. A little bit dirty because I just removed the filter and tried to clean it down a little bit. So there's debris everywhere. But as you can see, it's housed with a bunch of different kind of rainbows, Herbalaxorati, Kamakas, dwarf neons. Got ember tetras in there. If you guys want to know what those guys are, those are some of my favorite fish, but they're really aggressive. They're the orange fin hill trouts, very awesome fish. I also got 397s in here. What else? Siamese algae eaters, woodcats, Corydoras, which I haven't seen in quite a while. They're all probably behind this jungle val that's taking over the tank. A tank I absolutely love and enjoy to watch. So let's just do one more tank. And I think I'm gonna do my sphere tank. So let's take a look at that. All right, here we have the 26-gallon sphere tank. Is it a 25 or 26? It's a sphere tank that contains red neon rainbows, the Illuminatus. My favorite fish of the year. Like seriously, hands down. This is why, you can't see it, but they're sparring right now. And I found a red cherry shrimp in here. There's also really big Amanos. I'll be sure to take some B-roll of that. Hopefully this tank does not film very well. That's why I do not show it off all the time. 2 sponge filters in here, dwarf aquarium lily, lots of val, crypts, and spiderwood. A little duck there that I took from AquaPros. But thanks for having me, Bob. If you guys want to check out my channel, it's Swisky. I know it's the most insane idea to name something that no one can spell, but it's SWHISKEY. Up next we have IFG, and take it away, big guy.
All right, guys, Bob might disqualify me because I am showing more than what's required. So let's hope this video makes it to his channel. All right, guys, let's go. Okay, here is the rare Pleco aquarium, and the only thing that I'm using to filter this tank are sponge filters, and as you can see up top, plants, floating plants. Let's take a look inside. Rarely ever do a water change on this tank, just kind of top off. And down beneath here you will see what I like to call my turtle pond. This is 65 gallons. I have 4 turtles in here. They always are kind of like hiding out. Maybe we can see one of them if we look around a bit. But these guys rarely even come out. There's one right there. You see that guy? I forget exactly what's in here because they hardly ever come out. All right, guys, moving right along. All right, here is my rare predator holding aquarium. This is where I put my exotic fish when I quarantine them and I grow them out. As you can see here, there's 2 alligator gar. And right over here is a Payara, dog-tooth tetra, buck-tooth tetra, whatever you want to call that guy. All right? Now, here is the 1,100-gallon pond. It's 6 foot wide and 8 feet long. Let's try to see if we can see some of the fish over here. These guys like to hide underneath the current. See, those guys are taking off, man. Guys, let's talk about the filtration. This pond is being filtered by my DIY trash can filter. Let's take a look at the medium. So if you look closely here, I have a big bag of Growstone, and underneath here I have polyfill. The polyfill is what gives me this crystal clear water. And of course the Growstone promotes beneficial bacteria. I actually turned off the food pond pump because it is way too noisy for me to record this video, right? So moving right along. Here is the mini pond grow. In here I have a few dacnoids, banjo catfish, you can see that guy hanging out right on top of the driftwood. That is a hybrid red-tailed shovel-nosed catfish, right guys? And this baby here is 100 gallons. And this is being filtered by a hang-on back and two 100 gallon per hour sponge filters, as you can see here. Lots of surface agitation, crystal clear water, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, I hope Bob doesn't disqualify me. He's kind of funny like that, you know that, right? Well, let's look at this tank, the 125 gallon. So underneath here, you see the two Sunsun 404Bs. Now let's get to the aquarium. Super rare fish here, arrowhead or pig nose puffer fish. Just picked this guy up, amazing fish. Also an ambush predator. And right on this ledge, I don't know if you can see that guy. He's kind of camouflaging himself in. It's the wood catfish. There's also two marble gobies in here. And if you look closely here, you'll see this Bashir. This guy is just hanging out, camouflaging himself as well. And then if you look ever so slightly, you will see the marble goby. Well, one of them at least, the marble goby. All right, guys, that's my time. Those are most of my tanks. And thanks for having me, Bob.
Hey everyone, this is Priscilla. Thank you so much to Bob, first of all, to give us the opportunity to take spotlight on your channel, and I hope there will be much more videos to come, and I will show you my favorite tank with my favorite fish. So this is my 75-gallon tank I have in my living room, and it houses my Fahaka puffer. His scientific name is Tetraodon lineatus, and they do come from the Nile River in Africa. They can grow up to 18 inches and they have a lot of personality. That's why he's my favorite. Also, he's the only fish I gave a name, and I named him Negan because he has a little bit of an attitude. And if you know who Negan is, then you probably understand why I named him that. I try to have tank mates with him, but that didn't go too well. And as you can see here, he eats frozen foods like krill, bloodworms, and he has a beak, which means he also needs hard foods in his diet, like snails and clams or crayfish. And he's a pretty messy eater, and I would say his favorite food definitely is krill. And yeah, he's just adorable. Also, like I said, he's in a 75-gallon tank right now, but because he's gonna probably get much larger, I will upgrade the tank to a 125, and yeah, he will have much more room. Right now you can see in the tank there is the only decoration that's in there is Mopani wood and Anubias plants, and I did that on purpose so he has a lot of swimming room. And yeah, he also eats a lot of snails. And filtration wise, there is a sponge filter, power head that moves the water around a lot, and a lot of aeration, plus also some pothos plants. And there is a sun canister filter as well. I change his water once or twice a week, and every time I do water changes it's about 20%. And yeah, after he eats, he will always go around and see if he maybe missed something. He does a pretty good job cleaning up after himself, but still there's a lot of particles, and his bio load is fairly large too. And yeah, that's about it. That's his whole setup, and it's a pretty easy tank. There's his little cave. Every time I put the sand back on his spot, he will move it again because that's where he sleeps. So this is my favorite fish, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.
I'd like to thank Bob Steenfott for the opportunity to show off one of our tanks and be on his channel. My name is Ron DeSantis, and this is Friday Fish Facts. So this is my 90-gallon community planted tank. It's powered by a AquaClear 110 hang-on back filter, and then in the bottom left behind that rock there's a sponge filter that's capable up to 75 gallons. I've got those in here because I've got quite a lot of fish, and some of them will get bigger, like the clown loaches, the freshwater clouded archer fish also will get bigger, and I've got some plecos in here too. I really love this tank. It's what we call our show tank. There's a Blue Phantom Pleco L128 from Aquarium Co-op. We've got some rainbow fish in here. We've got 3 Bosemani rainbows here along with turquoise and red rainbow. There are 3 Cynodonus petricolas in here. That happen to be my favorite catfish. Here's a look at the freshwater clouded archer fish that we got from Aquarium Co-op. They're the same ones that are in Corey's 800 gallon. There are 2 super reds in here also from Aquarium Co-op. There are 4 clown loaches in here, which happen to be my favorite fish. There's quite a lot of different types of plants in here, from jungle val, anubias, crypt, Java moss on the tree here. You've got a Java fern attached to wood. You've got a new crinum down in the bottom right hand corner. If you like what you see, come on by to Friday Fish Facts. Click that subscribe button. Thanks again, Bob.
Hi, Barbra Jackson here. This is my way overgrown 20-gallon community tank. It's been set up about a year and a half, but now it's getting very crowded with plants. You can see tempers flare when there's no room. So, time for a trim. We're going to get in here and clear out all this excess growth. So on this tank I have Priscilla tetras, neon tetras, redline rasboras, pork chop rasboras, and panda cories. It's a 20 long, and the cories love it in here. They breed well. They've gone from 8 fish originally to 18. Actually 18 plus, because I lost a couple, and a couple went into another tank. So probably closer to 20, 22. But 18 now in this tank. That's why I don't really like to change too much in here, because they like it the way it is, but you know, sometimes you just got to get things cleaned up. So this tank is it stays pretty clean. Most of these fish are pretty low maintenance. They all get along pretty well. I could see afterwards here, everyone's very happy, very relaxed, eating all this debris that got pushed up. And it just seems a lot better. So thanks to Bob Steenfott at Steenfott Aquatics for allowing me to share this with everyone. And we'll see you guys later. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.
Alright folks, there you go. I hope you enjoyed the video. I know I love making these kind of videos. If you haven't guessed, we have kind of relaxed on the rules. When we did this last time, it was 1 to 3 minutes, one tank. Tell us about it. Now, kind of just film whatever you want. Just don't go over 5 minutes. That allows us to see more of your tanks, more of your personality, more of your styles. You know, I'm always going to try to keep these videos coming out as long as you guys send them to me. So if you have a YouTube channel, you want to submit your video, send it to steenfottaquatics@gmail.com. Check out all these channels. They're down in the description. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see everyone next time.